Funny. They say there's no honor among thieves, but that's not how things work around here. If you cross me, or if you break your word, there'll be hell to pay. You can count on it.
Have y'all tried Ashe yet? Ashe is so cool. She's the bad girl I always dreamt to be. I'm sorry, to play.
Sure, she's a really nice character, but...
No but, you party pooper. We're finally discussing a subject that I like. You're gonna let me talk.
Okay.
No, shh, no, not a word. Ashe is my new baby, my main-to-be, my own half-vampire, half-werewolf ultimate killing machine.
You mean hybrid?
You see, she can snipe heads in a row like Widow, pew, boop and bounce around like Lucio and Junkrat, burn enemies to a crisp, and best of all, she can relax and reload her gun in a quiet spot while her servant is cleaning the place up.
Putting it that way, Ashe seems amazing and
she is. She's a great hero, fun to play as hell, well-designed, well-balanced. Oh, and I forgot. She's super hot, classy, and her voice, oh lord, her voice is so sexy.
Burn it all down.
Okay, you really like her, huh? So you think she should be played in every game?
Of course, I would play her all the time. Even though sometimes I get a bit frustrated and I feel I should flex, but she's so awesome that even when it's a shield party and my ass gets poked by Tracer so much, I just can't let her go.
Well, in this video, we'll show you when and why you should really let her go.
What?
She's been available in comp for a week, so we'll also look at her stats and assess her role and her effectiveness at low rank. How does she fit in the Limbo's meta? Is she a new must pick? All that as well as cis bias comments coming up.
Game on.
Hey guys, this is Alex.
See here.
And this is Overwatch Limbo, the only channel made for Overwatch competitive lost souls. So if you're confused about competitive games, you don't know how to start, or you've been playing for a while and you're still stuck in bronze, silver or gold ranks and wish to do better, embrace the Limbo with us and consider subscribing.
Thanks for the love.
Alright, since Ashe has finally joined the competitive cast, let's take a look at her value and see how she fits in our hero ratings table.
Whoa, you don't know what the table is? You silly. You haven't watched our last video, have you? Okay, just because I trust you will check it out later, I will explain now. Every character is rated from 1 to 3 stars in 6 characteristics that we feel are super important for heroes in the Limbo. Some scores are stats-based, some are fair estimations. We try our best to make it legit. Before you call out the scandal, yes, we know, it's not perfect. It's not canon, it's just there to give us a rough idea of what's going on. If you're interested, we're explaining all the details on Reddit. And we'll be more than happy, let me correct myself, Alex will be more than happy to discuss every hero rating with you guys in the comments below or on our social medias.
Okay, so let's see how your precious little Ashe is doing.
Awesome, of course! Otherwise I wouldn't play her. What do you think? Look, she's the second best DPS in the list after Junkrat.
That was to be expected, I guess. Even though she has a very high skill ceiling, she also seems to have quite a high skill floor. Meaning, even though you need a lot of time to really master her, she still brings value without any practice or skill.
Oh yeah, her kit is quite straightforward and deja vu. If you played Widow, Ana, McCree and Junkrat, you're good to go. But I guess you still need decent aim and a bit of practice to use the dynamite and B.O.B efficiently. It would be sad to crisp yourself to death while sending B.O.B cleaning the bottom of Ilias well, don't you think?
Bob, do something!
That's why Blizzard gave her 2 stars in terms of difficulty, and why we also gave her 2 stars in instant value. Because even though her abilities are relatively simple to understand and use, you still need skills to have an impact. B.O.B can't always do the job for you.
But once you've got the basics, she's super powerful, seriously. I'm pretty sure some players will clearly carry their team playing her. Do I hear my Ashe carrying? Oh yes!
and possibly rank up by doing so, because she fits into most teams, synergizes well with a bunch of other strong heroes like Ana or Zarya, and can counter annoying brawling comps and key characters like Pharah.
Too bad, she's pretty vulnerable. I hate Widow's insta-kills and Tracer's blitzes. My coach gun can save me from her annoying blinkings, and there's little chance to survive a duel with 50-meter distance sniper.
That's because her mobility and sustainability are very limited. Even if she can dodge some close combat encounters like Doomfist or Winston, 8 seconds cooldown for her coach jumping ability is too long for her to be unpredictable and hard to hit.
Let alone escaping a Genji blade like in this video. I tried to do that once. Let's just say it didn't end up well for me and my mouse. Rest in peace, my loyal friend.
So overall, Ashe positions herself quite well in our table, her score being similar or better than other top DPS like Junkrat, Reaper, Pharah, Mei and Doomfist. But probably because it's just the first week and low ranks players didn't get the hang of her yet, her win rate in the Limbo is not that impressive. Especially in Bronze and Silver where she's in the lower half of the top, behind 7 or 8 other DPS. But the higher the ladder you go, the better her position becomes. That's why in Gold she's doing a lot better and places on the 11th rank, above all her direct competitors.
So basically you're saying that Limbo's Ashes, except from Gold's, are crap. What the? So you're saying that I'm trash too, you anus?
No. I wouldn't say that about your new main, unless it was really bad. I mean, you're great with her.
What? Just with her?
With every hero, of course. I meant that most of the losses who played her in comp so far should probably practice a lot more before picking her. They can obviously do better since she seems so strong at high level.
I see. She's like Ana. Really fun to play, strong in the meta, which makes her super tempting to pick in comp, but most players in the Limbo don't have the skills or the experience to perform well with her yet. But, to be totally honest with you guys, I'm in that case too. I don't feel nearly confident enough to play with her in comp, so I just keep practicing in quick play.
That's my girl. Don't play Ashe, guys. You are not ready. And don't trust the cards and pot Gs you collect every game. Some are obviously very generous and meaningless.
Oh yeah, like the 8 B.O.B kills for 12 eliminations we've seen once. Ridiculous. Or those pot Gs where Ashe misses half of her shots before throwing a lucky dynamite around the corner and burning the enemy team down.
Don't need to say that B.O.B and that dynamite are the reason why she still does a lot of damage at low ranks. As we can see in this table, she's up there with top tier damage dealers, but on the other side, she doesn't get enough eliminations or kills to make her the best DPS in the game.
Oh yes, you can usually get yourself to cover or get some healing before B.O.B's machine gun or the dynamite burn damage send you back to the spawn room. But the real deal would be if those Ashes could do the follow-up and quickly erase weakened enemies.
Which they don't at low ranks, explaining why she isn't that effective in the Limbo.
If you don't have enough mechanical skills, but if you're like me, pretty decent at hitting targets, then you will destroy the enemy with Ashe.
If you have a good aim, sure. She gets better results than McCree, Widow, Soldier, and even Hanzo. But seriously, don't play Ashe, guys, or I have to quit playing Pharah.
Right, you little anus. That's the whole purpose of this video, huh? Stopping people from playing your new arch enemy. Because guys, in case you haven't noticed, Ashe is hard countering Pharah. No tunnel vision like Widow, better crosshair and magazine than McCree, and more bursting damage than Soldier. She's definitely the new best counter to Pharah.
Yeah, sad. Pharah was already losing ground with recent changes to damage characters, but now with Ashe in the mix, she's getting less and less viable. You'll have to eliminate all threats to your safety first before jumping on those healers, dealing with cheeky Doomfist and Tracer, and spamming those tanks with missile barrages.
Well, good luck with getting Ashe. Unless you find her low or out of ammo, she'll be even harder to kill than Hanzo. Better if you change, Pharah.
And Pharah is not the only one vulnerable to Ashe abilities. Almost every single hero of the Limbo's current meta suffers from her presence. Junkrat is also hard countered by her, while Ryan, Torb, and the support characters are also quite weak against her kit.
So she's the best pick to counter our meta. How come so far she didn't do that great then?
Apart from the lack of aim and experience that losties might suffer from, she's also very weak against D.Va, who is doing usually pretty good even at low ranks. And Genji and Hanzo might also be trouble for her.
Right, Shimada brothers. We recommended them for the second DPS spot. But if the other team picked any other DPS than them without Tracer or Sombra, Ashe should have the upper hand. See tested and guaranteed.
Okay, let's sum up what we said so far. On paper, Ashe is an amazing character, but she requires good mechanical skills to be useful and thus doesn't get good results in the Limbo so far, except in gold ranks.
She's strong against the current meta and do wonders to annihilate Pharah and Junkrat. Cry, Alex, cry. But sadly, she will also lose to many other heroes, so don't be a stuck up, but be ready to flex.
Overall, since she's better at doing damage than killing and she operates from distance, we would not recommend her as a starting pick in pair with Pharah, Junkrat or Torb, but as an alternative to them, if in-game you need to hard counter someone.
In other words, guys, unless you are nailing headshots with your eyes closed, leave Ashe on the bench for now, and unleash her only to erase nasty Alex's Pharah from the game.
That's about it, but seriously, don't play Ashe. Unless Pharah is too much trouble, okay? Or just don't play Ashe at all, it's fine. Please.
So, don't hesitate to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, or the dislike one if you hated it. Tell us what we can improve or what you want us to talk about in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more content like this one.
Thank you so much for watching, and remember, losties,
Losers are not your mind.